Now to other matters. 3 security chiefs in Nigeria were recently convicted for disobeying court orders amounting to contempt. The orders for their sentencing have yet to be enforced. This is eliciting reactions on whether indeed no one is above the law in Nigeria. Kemi Foladeyemo has more.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's chairman, the Inspector General of Police and the Chief of Army Staff were handed varying sentences for ignoring orders made by court in cases filed by some Nigerians. The committal order issued against the EFCC boss has now been vacated and the entire committal proceedings set aside after the court found that at the time of the order, the EFCC chairman wasn't in contempt as he had complied with the order. The police boss has also announced his decision to appeal, but there's been no comment yet from the army chief. Though observers say these high-profile sentencings are a futile exercise, this lawyer says Nigeria should commend the 3 judges for exercising their duty to check lawlessness.
Judges are now waking up in the way they have never done before to their responsibility to checkmate lawlessness. If we have a president that cares about the rule of law, you cannot have an inspector general of police that the court has ordered has found guilty of contempt still in office. Which law is he enforcing? The IG is supposed to be the chief law enforcer, and the court is saying you are in contempt and you are still holding office.
Inibe Effion served a 1-month prison term in August 2022 at the instance of the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State for alleged contempt. He says his efforts to appeal against the controversial sentencing is still facing a brick wall. He also voices out his frustration with the justice system in Nigeria.
If you are applying to set aside the order committing you for contempt, you must necessarily exhibit that order. You must exhibit that proceedings. So in the case of Bawa, he most likely got the proceedings within 24 hours. In my own case, it took 21 days. And that order was not even made available to me until I had personally sued the Honorable Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom. For the EFCC chairman, you have this different treatment for the police. Why? Because in this country, there are people who are convinced that the justice system does not work the same way for the powerful.
Many believe democracy will be more entrenched in the country if the sanctity of the judiciary is preserved through the obedience of court orders and judgments, except where they are set aside on appeal. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.